كده أن هذه الحكومة هي حكومة التغيير.
أقسم بالله العظيم أن أؤدي First, greeting to the Korean people and grateful to them for all what they did for us in the last few years. After 14 years of war, we faced lots of challenges. And don't forget, we inherited a country almost like below zero. We inherited destructions. We inherited that people being displaced. 1 million Syrian people died. We have lots of detainees, and we don't know where they are. People who are, we don't know where they are. Families still looking for their loved one. So it's been very hard. Plus economics problems. We have poverty. 90% of the people, Syrian people, are under poverty level. We have vulnerable people. We have 27% special needs and victims of war. So all this, we have orphanage, we have widows, we have refugees coming back to their destroyed villages and cities. This is all these challenges, but the most important also that there is Syrian people. They don't know each other. After those years of separation, the regime and the dictatorship, Bashar al-Assad, try to destroy even the relation between people. So people, they don't know each other. So our job, plus we need to focus on social protection. And we created in our ministry a social protection committee. We have a poverty committee to fight the poverty. And so this is, in this social protection, we have people, we have to take care of the very poor people. All this, plus we need people to start talking together and having dialogue together, to have a civil peace together. So, and don't forget, we have traumas everywhere. Syrian people, they've been faced traumas because of what they see. Plus all this social protection, and need to change the laws. We need to, because the laws are very, very old, doesn't fit the 21st century anymore. We have also the problem of trying to find them jobs. We have to create jobs. They need vocational trainings. They need training. We have capacity problem with capacity building. So I'm telling you all this as the challenges. But the good news is, there is a good news, that all this, now we're turning all these challenges into opportunities. First of all, I just want to let you know that civil society in Syria, after the last 14 years, they become very strong, especially the one they're outside Syria, they're in Turkey or northwest, in Idlib and other. Very strong civil society, and also in northeast. So now, nobody can deny their role. They are very strong and they can be very helpful. And from day one in our ministry, we just announced that there is a full partnership between civil society and government. Now, the regime tried to divide people, tried to hate speech, tried to divide them, sectarianism and everything. So our job is, through civil society and us, to put the people together, to build the bridges together, to open the conversation together, and to open and to promote the debate and promote the culture of dialogue. Don't forget, in the regime times, Bashar al-Assad, they don't want us to talk together. They control the country by fears. Today, we need to build trust and to build confidence. And this is what's happening now. In every place, if you go now in Syria, you see cafes, people are talking together. And now I just want to give you an example about how you put the society together. Regarding women, this year is the anniversary of 25 years anniversary for the UN Security Council 1325 Women, Peace and Security. And what we did, we celebrated the 25 years last week We did one big event in Idlib, and we brought women from Latakia, from Tartus, from Kamishli, from Hasake, from Idlib, from Aleppo. We brought them together, the women, and they start working together. This is the way, woman to woman. And now, yes, the regime tried to divide us, but for us now, and this is also one of our priority in our ministry, is to have dialogue again and to have trust between people again. Not everybody stayed in Damascus and worked with the government, they are criminal. There's some of them, they stayed and they didn't commit any crimes. There is some people, they did commit crimes. So that's why we need transitional justice. If we don't have a transitional justice, the process of transitional justice, we will stay always thinking, my neighbor is the one he committed a crime and he's still free. And I would always be hurt and in pain. And this is what we need to revenge. The last things we want in this society is revenge. So we have slaves. We have people, they didn't do any crimes, but they were with the regime, pro-regime, and this is democracy. It's fine. We don't touch them. There is the people who were really bullying and talking and attacking, but they didn't commit crime. Also, they can do other things like a punishment, but some community work, cleaning the street and everything, it's fine. But there is the people also who kill. Some of them, they've been just like little soldiers, and you cannot just punish everybody. All what you want to do cases. You want them to go to the court. You need to have justice. Because don't forget, those mothers who lost their children, they don't want to see the criminal walking around and having their own life. So they need to have kind of punishment. That's why the Syrian government created this Committee of Transitional Justice. They're now putting things together and they're going to start. There is kind of accountability, taking them to court, but also we need to give them to return back their land. They need to have some memories for their loved one, like what they did in Berlin. They have a little monument to remember the people. So we have lots of ideas for transitional justice. But reconciliation is good. But also, you cannot tell a woman who lost her 5 children, forgive them, forgive this criminal, and she's having a good life. You can't do that. So we need always to talk with the mothers. We want to talk with the families and see what do they want. There's some woman, last time we met this woman, she said she lost her 3 children. And and when we told her, what do you want? She said, I want to forgive everybody, but I want to go to the Hajj. They want to go to Hajj, to go to Mecca. And immediately our ministry promised her that this is what we're going to do. So there is people saying, Khalas, we want to move on with our life. I will forgive. But also, they will forgive. But also, you cannot, because this is the society. There's people in the society, they've been very hurt. And you know what is the big problem is? People think that the Alawite, they did all those crimes, but they're not. Some of the Alawite did. There's lots of Sunnis and other they did. But now, the whole society, they stereotyping saying the Alawite are the one who committed the crimes. But it's not true, because there is lots of Alawite who are our friends, who are our colleagues, who are opposition, who are with us. They fought Bashar Assad for years. This is a big national plan. And this is a big reconciliation plan. All what we want now to start with, a real honest dialogue among Syrians to know exactly what do they want and where do they want to go and how are their feelings and their pain and sorrows. And also, how come we can live together.